I have a message for somebody who is going through a period right now where they are raising the bar. You are raising your standards. You're realizing what you bring to the table. It's like you're realizing that you are good enough. You are realizing the kind of life and the kind of relationships in particular that you truly deserve. And there's a massive thing coming through here where it's like finally seeing your worth, finally seeing your value. And this would indicate that you went through a kind of long journey of feeling maybe insecure or just not confident within yourself or your abilities. And you're moving, timeline jump is what I'm seeing here. You are timeline jumping into this version of yourself that just has, it's like you're in your energy, you're in your core essence energy, you are connected with your spirit, and it's coming through here as like, just like confident energy. Like I kind of want to just like sit up straight and tall. It's almost I'm picking up on you just sitting there and being like, I am who I am, and just being so open to like new opportunities and new experiences coming in here. I'm picking up on attachment style. Maybe you've had like a long road, a long journey when it comes to your attachment style. I'm picking up on anxious attachment style and avoidant attachment style, or fearful avoidant is both of them. So you might have been through periods where you have felt anxious in relationships, or you have then felt avoidant in relationships, which is so interesting because now they're showing me like the Two of Pentacles in tarot. So it's kind of that like push and pull energy, and maybe that's something that you've experienced in your relationships. But I'm feeling like you are now moving towards a period where you are really starting to realize your worth and the things that you deserve in this life. Okay, and I'm feeling like you might be picking up on, say if you meet something new, you're starting to like put things together like, oh okay, like this person was a karmic situation. This was maybe a past life connection that was a karmic, and now you're like seeing and getting to know the difference and how these relationships feel within your body, right? So it's like I'm seeing you like going to meet somebody and feeling like quite activated, and you're now realizing that it's like this person is activating that anxious attachment style within you. Do you know what I mean? And this could be within love, or it could be within friendships or work relationships. I feel like the attachment styles really, they broaden past the romantic relationship and kind of like scatter throughout every area of your life really. It's likely that it's like that anxious attachment style. You might also have anxious attachment to money is what I'm hearing here. And the relationship with love and money is really just about the relationship that you have within yourself. And I'm picking up on you really focusing now on this relationship that you have for and with yourself. And I'm just picking up on you just taking care of yourself on another level. It's almost like you thought maybe that, you know, you were looking after yourself, but it's like something has been like revealed. They're just showing me like a curtain, like something is being revealed. And I think what is being revealed to you is maybe your blind spots, and you're now picking up on your blind spots and being like, oh, okay, so maybe I've missed this part and I've dropped the ball on this. For example, like you could have been seriously into like yoga or whatever, and you like dropped the ball on the yoga, or meditation, you dropped the ball on the meditation, but actually those things make you and kind of like put you in that energy of your core energy, your core essence, your most confident version of yourself. And it's kind of like those blind spots are now being revealed to you so that you can move forwards and make those adjustments like within your life. And this is going to this is going to be what helps you to move through these relationships in a whole new way. It's almost like you're just going through a complete massive transformation, and a massive death and rebirth is what I'm getting here, of just like shedding old layers of you. And I feel like this has been coming up a lot in my collective. One, because I am so there with you on the shedding and the releasing old versions of myself, and that's why it comes through so strongly with us. But blue might be significant for you. There's something standing out about blue here. So Archangel Michael, you know, protection, cutting the cords from these relationships. And this is the thing, it's like when you have energetic ties to people, it's like when you meet somebody, you form an energetic tie to them. And if you don't cut these ties after the relationship is done, or you're trying to walk away, those cords of energy can remain, like just seeing literally, like from the solar plexus. They're showing me a picture of you with this, coming from your solar plexus. There's all these cords of attachments to all of these past people that have been in your life. And I'm just seeing literally like you like calling upon Archangel Michael, or maybe go and do like a meditation where you're cutting these cords off, but also it's bringing my attention to healing the root cause. This was actually coming through in another reading on TikTok, where it's like healing the root cause of why you maybe had those attachment styles in the beginning, right? So it's like maybe, for example, you had a parent that was inconsistent, whether that's emotionally and physically. It will be different for different people, right? And then it's like you've grown up, and that dynamic has then played out in all of your relationships, and it's like you are now realizing this. You're now starting to cut all the cords that have been attached to your energy. And I'm just picking up on you feeling so much lighter and so much brighter as you move through and go through this transformation, where you're essentially stepping into your core energy, your higher self in a way, right? You are connecting with your own spirit. And I'm just picking up on someone who is also highly intuitive here. This could be for somebody. Somebody is highly intuitive. You might be a creative. I'm picking up on musicians, actors, or you might be a healer of some sort. Maybe you're clairvoyant, maybe you're clairaudient, maybe you read tarot or something like that, or maybe you do Reiki. I'm just pointing out like the different things that are coming in here, because this will obviously be different for different people. But what I'm picking up on is the more you are cutting your own cords, the more your energy is becoming clearer and clearer and clearer. And so you're going to be in a place where you are attracting in a whole new world. I'm literally hearing a whole new world. Da, 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 da. Is that Little Mermaid? That's so interesting, because literally I was on the phone to my friend yesterday, one of my best friends, and I was explaining something to her, and she was like, I just had a flash of Little Mermaid coming in. She like told me the scene, and I was like, oh, that's so interesting, because I had like Little Mermaid come through in another reading, and now I'm sitting down and it's coming through again. So I'm like, okay. And also that brings my attention to reclaiming of your voice, right? Because like Ariel gave away her voice, right? And it's like you are now moving into a period where you're completely reclaiming who you are, who you came here to be, right? Blue light energy might be significant for you in some sort of way. Maybe it's doing a meditation with blue light energy and drawing that blue light energy through your body and letting it surround you, right? Because these are the kind of like energy, spiritual hygiene is coming up here. It's like as you're moving through this period, because when you cut cords, when you're not like healing the root cause of the reason why you have the cords attached in this way in the beginning, the cords can reattach themselves, right? And you can be pulled back into old dynamics that don't serve you, okay? And it's so enticing as well. Sometimes you could be in a karmic relationship, you genuinely think that they're like a soulmate, And it's so enticing, it's so intoxicating, it's so like, it just draws you in, and it's just seriously unhealthy. And it's like for me personally, I have been in these relationships too. This is why this is coming out through me now as well, is it's like breaking those cords, breaking those patterns, and realizing that you're moving into a period of knowing your worth and knowing what you bring to the table, healing the root chakra, healing that safety and stability, rewiring what feels safe to you. Okay, so you might like have these kinds of relationships, and your body and your brain, your subconscious mind thinks that those relationships are normal and those relationships are safe, right? So it's like when you meet somebody else, you might think, oh, it doesn't feel right, because you're so used to unhealthy relationships and unhealthy attachments. Do you know what I mean? So that when you meet these new people, it's going to feel different, and you're not going to be used to that feeling. So it's kind of like going through that process of reminding yourself of how much you deserve to step into this new version of you, where I'm just hearing like rebrand. It's like you're rebranding a whole new version of you. I'm seeing a person like scrolling through Pinterest and like kind of like getting the photos together of the aesthetic so that you can plant the vibes, the energy inside of your brain. I'm picking up on somebody who might like to listen to subliminals, or maybe that could be advice and guidance for you here, is, you know, when you're rewiring that subconscious part of your brain, listening to subliminals can just be a friend to help reiterate what you're already doing in your life. Hypnotherapy as well, hypnosis, doing those clearing methods to really clear and cleanse your energy. I'm just picking up on somebody here as clearing. It's like completely leaving an old life behind and an old way of being, and just being like, no, I know that I can create this beautiful life for myself. And I'm seeing you just kind of like putting all the pieces of like the puzzle together. It's almost like the universe is sending you multiple signs and synchronicities, and they're communicating with you through this process of death and transformation. Hecate might be significant for somebody here. Maybe you work with Hecate, or you've seen Hecate come through more. Yeah, that's so interesting. And I'm also picking up on Mary Magdalene here. Mary Magdalene can like surround you in like divine, nurturing, motherly energy as you move through this process, because letting go of old patterns, old ways of being, old ways of showing up, old ways of showing up in relationships can be so difficult. And I'm just getting that's like, and did you see how I just sighed then as well? It's like when Mary Magdalene comes around and like wraps you in divine love, it's kind of like you can then feel like, I'm feeling somebody's kind of like in a cocoon. It's like you're safe in this cocoon, you're safe to develop in this cocoon, and you in this cocoon is divinely protected, divinely guided, okay? You are exactly where you need to be right now, even if it feels like you're going through a lot, because I know the energy right now is intense. It's kind of like there's a lot going on, one in the world and on Earth, and the collective consciousness is expanding, so it's gonna feel a lot, right? I'm just picking up on like this pressure, and that's kind of how like the Earth feels right now. It feels like the Earth is literally in like a cocoon, and we're all in our own individual cocoons. 1414, as I just looked then. We're in our little individual cocoons, and you know, it's kind of like we're like I'm just seeing like somebody just like trying to like break out of their cocoon, and they like break out a little bit, and they like break out another little bit, but it's really painful and it's like really uncomfortable, and it can seem like things aren't going the way that you thought they were going to go, or they're not going the way that you planned them to go, or something unexpected is like happening here. But it's like, it's literally you breaking out of the cocoon because you are becoming the butterfly. Metamorphosis could be significant for somebody here. Butterflies could be significant for somebody, could be a sign for somebody here. But what I'm getting is you literally breaking the cycles, breaking generational cycles, but breaking your own cycles too. Breaking your cycles when it comes to relationships and the way that you show up within relationships. Let's see if anything else wants to come through. I'm just hearing a whole new world. Okay, this actually makes so much sense because when I was meditating the other day, I saw this guy and he like had these like rose tinted glasses on, and he took the rose tinted glasses off, and I was wondering like when that was going to come back through in a reading, and it's coming back through now. It's as if you have had 555 on the clock, might be significant for somebody. It's as if you have these rose tinted glasses on, or have had them on, and you're about to take them off and see things and see your whole journey. I'm seeing somebody like seeing things from a broader perspective. I've got chills, seeing the bigger picture here of your entire life and your entire life journey. It's almost like your consciousness is literally just expanding. You're able to see things from a whole new perspective. Oh, that quote has been coming through as well recently, where it's like seeing things from a new perspective. If you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. That's exactly what it was that was coming through earlier. There's a song where it says that in it, and I was like, oh yeah, I like that. That was like standing out to me, and like, this is why I love that. And yeah, so it's like you're expanding, you're being able to now see the bigger picture of everything that you've experienced and everything that you're going through now. And I'm seeing you kind of like stepping into this version of you who you've had tower moment after tower moment after tower moment, right? Tower moment in tarot is like upheavals, deaths, rebirth, but I'm not just talking about one. This feels like a journey. They're giving me 3 here, 3 to 5 years of a journey that you have been through, where it's like deep inner healing, and it might be for the last 3 years I'm picking up on, where it's been really significant change within this journey. I'm getting chills. Of you shedding old layers of yourself. This has happened over a period of years and years, and it's like I'm hearing finally, you're moving to a point now where finally you know your worth, finally you know your value, finally you're ready to let go of the crumbs. And finally, you're ready to reclaim exactly what you were here to claim in the motherfucking first place, is what I'm... motherfucking first place. Yeah, this has really just been a lesson in your solar plexus, this part of the body here, your confidence, your self-esteem, your personal power, and you stepping into your personal power and you claiming your personal power, regardless as to anything that's happened in the past, okay? That you might have been shrunk, for example. You might have surrounded yourself with people. You might have been a people pleaser is coming through here. People pleasing energy, wanting other people to be happy, but at the sacrifice of your own needs. And I'm hearing now that you are in this period, you are now putting your needs first. Ooh. It's really big work. This energy is like, it's getting me emotional. Do you realize how much this takes for somebody to move through? I'm just picking up here on also like dedicated energy, somebody who is so dedicated to themselves, to their health, to their wellness, to also hearing fitness here as well, you know, moving your body, ensuring your body is strong. It's a strong vessel for your soul to be inside of, is what I'm hearing here. Pilates could be significant for somebody here. Maybe you just started Pilates or you really, really love Pilates. And also as soon as I said Pilates then I was also hearing matcha. Matcha. You could like to drink matcha. This is how I know this is not for me, because I don't like matcha. But green could be significant here for you. Heart chakra energy, opening your heart. Let's see if the energy oracle wants to say anything here. I'm splitting the deck to the card, the journey. You've been on an inner journey. You've been on an inner journey is what I'm picking up on. Ooh. Okay, let's see what wants to come out here. Angels, is there any final message for this collective of people? Angels, is there any final message for this collective of people? Ballet might be significant for you. I'm just getting that coming here. Ballet or bar. Abundance blossoming. This is really signifying to me that you've moved through your journey. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. Leave that card. This is signifying to me that you are literally moving towards a period. See that butterfly there? Butterflies and birds could be significant for you. And this bright white light energy, again, clearing, cleansing. Maybe I'm seeing you just doing like white light cleansings and clearing meditations here. And also self-care, buying yourself flowers is what I'm getting from this. But the overall card is I'm getting that you are moving towards this period of blossoming abundance because of all of this deep inner work that you have been doing. And peeling back all of the layers of yourself, like the card said, like you have been on a journey of self-discovery is what I'm hearing here. And because of this dedicated journey of self-discovery, you are moving into the version of you that creates this abundance, blossoming, blooming, breaking out like of the cocoon into this stunning, beautiful, I'm getting blue butterfly. I'm just seeing like a blue butterfly. You might have just also walked away from something and decided that you deserve better is what I'm hearing. You might have just, I don't know, walked away from a job or walked away from a relationship or somebody because you have decided, I deserve more than this. Wow. Okay. I think that's the message. Let me know if this resonated with you. I would love to know. Yeah, and I'll see you back in another message. Okay. Goodbye.